Guys, you're welcome to another beautiful day with me. My name is Obinje, or your one and only relationship enthusiast, and I create content on love, life, marriage, basically everything that has to do with your relationship. And if you're just seeing me for the first time, I want to welcome you to this beautiful platform, and I hope that you get to subscribe, turn on your post notification, and to my returning subscribers, returning viewers, I just want to thank you guys for always showing forth. Without you guys, I wouldn't be here. Today, I want to talk about reasons why relationships end up. And I know that you guys really want to know what I'm talking about. So stick around. I'll be right back. Guys, you're welcome back. I said I was going to talk about reasons why relationships actually, break up. And I'm going to be giving us 6 reasons why relationships break up. And it's so unfortunate that boy meets girl, girl meets boy, they start a beautiful thing, and unfortunately, somewhere along the line, the relationship is not going as they would want it to, or maybe just the way one person was thinking, and the relationship breaks up. You see, a lot of people have been in relationships countless times, and they have passed through the pain of having to start a relationship, break up, start a relationship, break up. But there are reasons behind it, and sometimes it's really nothing that we can do. It's really no fault of ours, but just so you know, that's the game relationship is all about. So the first reason why most relationships actually don't get to where most of these partners or these couples would want to take it to would be the fact that there's lack of time to grow the relationship. Yes. Have you ever imagined that you get into a relationship with somebody but you guys barely see yourself? That's the lot a lot of people in distant relationships work. Maybe sometime in the future I'm going to talk about, should you get into a relationship, a distant relationship, what you should look out for. But for the purpose of this video, most people who get into distant relationships don't usually get to see the end of the relationship because there is lack of time, adequate time to spend with each other. One partner is in one state, another partner is in another state. They survive on phone calls, they survive on messages, they survive on everything online. They don't have that physical time and space to get to know each other. So the relationship barely picks up, and the next thing you know is that it's been called off. So that's one reason why most relationships don't make it to the end, because there's no time to get to know each other, there's no time to nurture the relationship, there's no time to pamper it as they would have wanted it to. Another reason why most relationships don't last is the fact that there is infidelity in the relationship. It's so unfortunate, but it's true that you get into a relationship with someone, and you feel in your mind that this is the person, this is your last bus stop, and the person starts behaving like a roundabout. It starts behaving as if it's going or she's going in a circle, because they can't just get their minds to focus, or they are just one of those people who believe in having multiple partners. You, on the other hand, that's not your spec. You're in a relationship because you want the most, you want the best out of it, and then your partner, like I said, is behaving like a turnaround, is behaving like a roundabout, dating everything that comes their way, pursuing everything that comes their way. They are not faithful, they are not straight, they are not forward with you, and you cannot keep up with it. Sometimes you even feel that you are in a relationship with these people, and these people have left you long time because they are chasing everything that passes their way. So infidelity, unfaithfulness is another reason why most relationships don't work out. I talk about trust a lot. If you go through my videos, you see I always talk about trust, because you see, a house without a solid foundation, it's only a matter of time that that house is going to sink. So that is how a relationship without trust is going to fade away in a matter of time. So when you don't trust your partner, what do you expect? That relationship is not going to last. So lack of trust has played a very major role in the breakup of most relationships. Boy doesn't trust girl, girl doesn't trust boy, and this is as a result of maybe the way they had come met each other, or somebody is dealing with insecurities, or one partner feels very possessive about the other partner. So you see, there's no trust, and at the end of the day, let's just go our separate ways. So trust, lack of trust plays a very, major role when you hear that this relationship broke up. Another another important, reason why most relationships don't last together is compatibility. You keep hearing the word compatibility, compatibility, compatible. Are we compatible? A lot of partners are together, but they are not compatible. Yeah, they don't flow. There is no synergy. There is no, should I say, equilibrium or whatever. There is no relationship between these two people. So at that initial stage, everything seems good, fine, and well. But in the long run, they realize that this is not the kind of person that I would want to be. She's not the kind of girl I'd want to be. We do not flow. And that's why most of you get to hear the word. We do not flow. We do not, we do not, relate on the same level. And because of that, they cannot, continue the relationship breaks up. This is a case whereby your ideas, your goals, your opinions do not align. And obviously, on this round, it's usually very good. I think it's best for you people to call off the relationship. If you're with somebody and you are not compatible with that person, you don't feel comfortable hanging around with that person. You don't feel comfortable just being in the presence of that person. There's no yearning, there's no longing to be with that person. The compatibility level is zero. So this is one reason why most relationships break up before they can even get to the level of marriage. Another another reason why relationships don't usually last, or relationship breaks, is because there is what I call poor communication. Yeah, we talk, because somebody is going to say, but they talk. Yes, in relationship people talk, but are they communicating? Some people talk, talk, talk. Some people are extroverts. But you see, in all of that, their extrovertness, or what will I call it, they do not communicate. They are not able to communicate. They are not able to pass across their messages to their partner. And when your partner doesn't hear you, when I say hear you, when your partner doesn't hear you speak, doesn't hear what it is that you want to tell them, even though you are talking, even though your mouth is moving, even though you are saying things, but when your partner doesn't hear you, when your partner doesn't feel he or she understands you, the real you, it's only a matter of time that the relationship is going to end. So that's the problem. When you're with somebody, this is the period of time when you guys are supposed to get to know yourselves, communicate, pass across information, say everything and anything that you want that person to know about you. Do not withhold information, do not withhold whatever it is that best, put you out for that person to, get to know who you are. Speak, talk, do things together. Do not be an island in your relationship, because when your partner decided to date you, he or she wanted to see the best of you. And of course, nobody wants to be with some idle person. Nobody wants to be with somebody who makes them feel, should I use the word, behind. So when you're in a relationship with somebody, you have to communicate to understand each other, communicate to pass your messages effectively. Do not speak in riddles, do not speak in parables. Let your partner understand that this is what you are saying. And trust me, when there is effective communication in a relationship, if your relationship is going to break up, it definitely won't break up because there's no communication. So this is one, one reason why most relationships break up. Another very important issue that makes relationships break up, makes relationship don't get to where they ought to get to, it will be issues of anger. A lot of us are ticking time bomb, just waiting to, explode. A lot of us have anger issues. A lot of us have not been able to, get a grip of ourselves. A lot of us have not been able to capture and, package our individualities very well, so that At the slightest provocation, we get angry. And once you are not able to, contain your anger, you know what happens? Nobody wants to be with somebody who is a ticking time bomb. Nobody wants to be with anybody who has anger issues. Anger that has not been contained, anger that has not been packaged can bring the worst out of you. Your anger makes you to do stupid things. Your anger makes you to do unimaginable things. And trust me, your partner is obviously going to tell herself, I don't want to be with this explosive bomber. I don't want to be with somebody who hasn't gotten a grip of himself, hasn't gotten a grip of herself. So this is one reason why most relationships break up. Most relationships don't, see the light of the day. Anger. There are so many reasons. You see, when we talk about relationship, there are so many things that could either make or mar your relationship. But these are few reasons why most why most relationships break up, why most relationships don't even, get as far as they would have wanted to. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comment section. What made your relationship break up? What made your relationship end when it did end? And of course, if you did like today's video, give me a thumbs up. And if you know you are not subscribed to my channel, let me, give you the opportunity once again to subscribe to my channel where we talk about love, we talk about life, we talk about marriage, we talk about relationship. It's your girl Obinje. Oh, and I'd love to see you guys again. Bye.